guys, welcome back to Crypto Skillet. In this video, I've got a very exciting new DeFi passive income project to tell you about, and this one is called the Golden Kingdom. So this project has not yet launched, alright? The official launch time is November 11th at 4 p.m. UTC time. So guys, go ahead and get ready because this is a fantastic opportunity to get in at the very beginning on an extremely promising project. Now, the Golden Kingdom is a gamified play-to-earn project that uses the BNB token. And if you've been following my channel, you'll know that a lot of these gamified projects have been doing incredibly well. And this one is actually a fork of Pizza Tower. Now, we all know by now that Pizza Tower is one of the best performing projects out there, and lots of forks have started coming out lately, with some doing better than others, but this one in particular really stands out for several reasons. So first of all, the Golden Kingdom has passed an audit by the prestigious George Stamp auditing firm, and it got one of the highest scores that I've ever seen, and obviously that is a great sign, and we're going to be taking a look at those audit results later in this video. Plus, the team that created this project are well known, and their social channels are all very clean and legit. Okay, they're not full of bots and spam or anything like that, so that's a further indication that this is a serious team that have created a serious project that's designed to succeed. So guys, stick around for this one, because in this video I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the Golden Kingdom. I'll walk you through the dashboard and show you exactly how everything works. We'll take a look at the audit and the white paper, and of course, after watching this video, if you want to get invested with this project yourself, I've got a link down below in the description where you can get started. But first, if you're new to the channel, welcome to Crypto Skillet, where we talk about all things crypto and I share the latest and greatest DeFi projects and ways to make passive income with you guys. So if you're into making passive income, go ahead and leave a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. And remember that none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on YouTube sharing my thoughts, experiences, and opinions, so always do your own research and invest at your own risk. And now with that said, let's get into it. Alright, so this is the Golden Kingdom website, and as you can see here, we have this very cool gamified user interface, and basically the way this works is that you have your kingdom right here in the middle, and there are 5 roads that lead to this central castle. Now, on each one of these 5 roads, there will be enemies that are approaching, so you must build towers to defend your kingdom against those attacks. Now, there are 5 different locations where you can build those towers. So there's one here, one here, one here, one here, and one here. And it's a little bit hard to see the first one right now because we have this countdown timer, but the first one is right here, okay? They're all numbered. That one says 1, this one says 2, this one says 3, this one says 4, and this one says 5. Now, when you build a tower, it's gonna come with 1 warrior by default. Now, you can upgrade that tower to add more warriors, up to a maximum of 6 warriors per tower. Now, you do not have to start with tower number 1 and then move on to tower 2 and then 3 and so on, okay? You can actually start straight away at number 5 if you want. Now, as you go up the higher numbers on these towers, it does cost more to build and upgrade your towers, but it also gives you a greater amount of yield. So just as a tip, it's more profitable to go straight away to the highest tower number that you can, rather than starting from the lower numbers and gradually building up. Now, in order to actually build and upgrade these towers, we're gonna first have to purchase crystals. So up here you see there is this crystal, and if we click the plus sign, it opens up this box, okay? And this is the way that we actually invest into this project, okay? It's by buying crystals first and then using those crystals to build and upgrade our towers. So in this box, you're gonna enter the amount of BNB that you want to invest. So if you want to invest 2 BNB, you just type 2, and then you'll see right here that would give me 4,000 crystals. So then when you're ready to actually buy those crystals, you just click the buy button and then approve it in your MetaMask and go ahead and invest into the project. And then as soon as you've done that, you'll see your crystal balance right here will go up to the amount that you have just purchased. Then when you're ready to actually build a tower, all you've got to do is just click at the tower site and it will open up this box, okay? And this will show you what it will cost to open that tower. Now, if you've already opened the tower and you're upgrading your tower, this will show you the amount it will cost to make that upgrade. Now, it also shows you the amount that it will add to your total profit. Okay, so then when you're ready to actually go ahead and make this upgrade, all you have to do is just click this button right here, and it's gonna take that amount from your crystal balance. So then once you've built a tower, you'll start to see enemies approaching your castle from the road where you've just built the tower, and the warriors that reside within your tower are gonna be fighting off those attacks. Now, every time they do that, they earn golden coins for you, which get collected right here in your treasury, right in in the center. Now you see there is this percentage bar right here, okay? And this takes 24 hours to completely fill up and reach 100%. So that just means that at least once every 24 hours, you'll need to click the claim button. And what that does is it sends all of your accumulated coins up here to your coin balance. Now, once those coins are up here in your coin balance, you can exchange them directly for BNB at any time. So all you've got to do is just click this minus sign, and then it opens up this box, and then it will show you the amount of BNB that your coins are worth. So then when you're ready to withdraw that BNB, all you've got to do is click the withdraw button, and that is going to withdraw that BNB straight to your wallet. So that is the basic gameplay, okay? So again, the first thing you've got to do is purchase crystals, okay? And you'll buy that with BNB. And then once you've bought those crystals, you're going to use those crystals to open and upgrade your towers. And again, the higher the number of the tower, the more expensive it is to open and upgrade the tower, but the greater amount of returns it brings you every day. Then once you have successfully opened a tower, your warriors are going to start fending off attacks from oncoming enemies. And every time they do that, you're going to be accumulating gold coins right here in the treasury in the middle. So then at least once every 24 hours, okay, before this reaches 100%, you're going to go ahead and click the claim button, and that's going to send those gold coins up to your gold coin balance. And from there, you can directly exchange those coins for BNB, which gets sent straight to your wallet. Now, you might be wondering, what if I wait longer than 24 hours to click claim? Well, if you do that, this bar is going to reach 100%, and after it reaches 100%, you're going to stop generating those rewards until you click the claim button. So you definitely don't want to wait until it reaches 100%, okay? Now, if you think that it might be a problem for you to come back at least once every 24 hours to claim, you can also upgrade this treasury by clicking this arrow right here, and you see that for 200 crystals, you can upgrade this so that it will last 6 hours longer, okay? So that would give you 30 hours before it stops producing rewards, and then they have additional upgrades as well, going all the way up to 48 hours at the maximum. Now, for me, I will not be upgrading my treasury because I personally don't mind coming back at least once per day and clicking the claim button. But if you're somebody with a very busy work schedule, or maybe you're traveling, or for any other reason you just think that you might not be able to come back once a day and click claim, then that feature might be very helpful for you. All right, so now let's take a look at the white paper. So this is the Golden Kingdom white paper, and you see it says the Golden Kingdom is an investment blockchain game where you have to build the defenses of your kingdom and fight off hordes of enemies, taking their gold for yourself. You can save gold and then exchange it for BNB. Now, towers, there are 5 different roads leading to the castle, on each of which you can build a tower and train warriors who will protect the road. Each tower has 6 upgrade levels. The higher the level, the stronger the warriors and the more gold you knock out of enemies. And then here's a visual representation of what it looks like when you upgrade to each of the 6 levels on each one of those towers. So of course, each time you upgrade, you receive an additional warrior, but you also receive an aesthetic upgrade to the look of the tower itself as well. And then they have a breakdown about the cost and profitability of the towers, all right? So you see at tower number 1, level 1, this is going to cost you 40 crystals, which comes out to 0.02 BNB. And that's going to give you a yield of 3% daily. Now, as you go up these levels, you'll see that the cost increases, but so does the yield. And now if we follow that through all the way to the very highest level on tower number 5 at level 6, that's going to cost you 30,376 crystals, but that's going to give you a 4.35% daily yield. Okay, so again, that range is going to be between 3% and 4.35% daily that you're going to be receiving with this project. And the returns you get are fixed, okay? They do not fluctuate, but the exact percentage will be determined by which towers you have opened and which levels on those towers you have opened. So now the treasury, okay? It says all the income of the kingdom is accumulated in the treasury in the center of the kingdom. The treasury is not unlimited, and you need to claim your income daily so that it does not overflow. And as I mentioned, we do have the option to expand the treasury so that it takes longer than 24 hours to fill up. So again, by default, it's 24 hours. And then if you want to upgrade, they have 5 different levels, which maxes out at 48 hours, and that costs 400 crystals. Now, the game has 2 internal currencies, crystal and gold. So here are the crystals, okay? And as I just showed you guys, that is what you're going to use to build your towers and to upgrade those towers. And you purchase those directly with BNB. And then gold, this is what you get by defeating your enemies, and this is what you can exchange for BNB at any time. Now, they also have defensive alliances, so it says you can invite your friends to join the defense of the kingdom, thereby forming a defensive alliance. Defensive alliances allow you to receive additional income. Each alliance will give you 8% in crystals and 4% in gold from the amount of investment of the invited participant. And to be able to make alliances, you must have at least one tower. Now, is it possible to return the money invested in the kingdom? Yes, you can retreat, and then you will receive the income that you would receive for 5 days of defense. So you may have noticed that when I click this minus sign by the gold coins, of course we have the option to withdraw, but below that there's also a button that says retreat. So this is basically equivalent to an unstake. Okay, so by using the retreat feature, you're going to be receiving 5 days worth of profits all in one lump sum. But of course you will be essentially exiting the project, so if you do retreat, you will no longer be receiving that daily passive income. So make sure that you only use this feature if you're really ready to exit the project. Now, I mentioned that this project has been audited by George Stamp, and we're going to take a look at that audit right now. So this is the George Stamp audit of the Golden Kingdom, and you can see that this one got an overall score of 85, which is really high. Okay, and if we look at all these subcategories, you'll see that it got 100 for backdoors, 100 for owner privileges, 75 for fees, 80 for complexity, 80 for team trust, and 80 for other risk. So all of these are in the green, okay, and of course these two are in the blue, but that's actually pretty rare where not a single category is not at least in the green. So that is really, really good to see. Now in the summary, it says this smart contract has been reviewed by George Stamp and found no backdoor code, and the owner's privilege is to start the DApp. There is no malicious code that allows the owner or others to withdraw all funds from the smart contract. And of course, that's exactly what we want to see. Now the smart contract is a fork of Pizza Tower / Kingdom Cash, but the code that the owner will get unused referrals and giving the owner crystals for each investment has been removed, which makes it compliant to George Stamp's audit requirements. So it's really, really nice to see that they have removed that from the smart contract. Okay, that should be helpful for the longevity and sustainability of this project. Now, investors can buy crystals using BNB, so one crystal equals 0.0005 BNB. These crystals can be used to unlock / buy tower floors and to add more warriors to each floor. The higher the tower and the more warriors hired, the more daily profit will be received. There are a total of 5 towers, and each tower comes with 1 warrior and can be upgraded to a maximum of 6 warriors per floor. The warriors produce gold, which can be sold directly for BNB. An investor can also sell their tower, which will set warriors count to 0 and hence no daily profit, and this will send the user the calculated profit for the next 5 days. The smart contract found no vulnerabilities, no backdoors, and no scam scripts. And then they have some contract details. Okay, it's on the Binance Smart Chain using the BNB token, and this is an ROI DApp type, and the daily ROI percentage ranges from 2.99% to 4.36%, and there's a referral program with 8% paid in crystals and 4% in gold, and there is no minimum deposit and no maximum deposit. And this has a reward accumulation cutoff of 24 hours, and of course you can upgrade that all the way up to 48 hours if you choose. Now, backdoors, there are no backdoor methods that withdraw funds to a non-investor wallet, and there are no special privileges that the owner can do. Now, for fees, there's a deposit fee of 10% in the form of BNB only. The owner will not get crystals by default. Now, for complexity, it says the contract is short and not different from any other Pizza Tower / Kingdom Cash fork, but with this version, the fees are changed or fixed, and the owner will not get unused referrals. Now, team trust, this is a big deal, guys. So it says the owner of this project is Zamba Cashflow, which has a YouTube channel and has a community that he's managing. And the developer is Joshua2657, which has worked as a front-end developer with known projects like Crop, Space Project, and Smart Cash Capital. And as a side note, I was reaching out to the team on Telegram to make sure that I had all of the details correct about this project before making this video for you guys. And as it turns out, the owner, Zamba Cashflow, is a fan and subscriber of this YouTube channel. So shout out to Zamba Cashflow. Now, other risk, it says considering the complexity of the contract, at the end of the day, this is still an ROI DApp that relies on funds invested to pay out existing users. If the contract reaches $0, investors will not be paid out, so do research the project before investing. So guys, that is the Golden Kingdom. All right, again, this is an extremely promising project. Okay, it's got a well-known and trusted team, and of course, that is a very big deal in the DeFi world, and obviously those extremely high scores on a George Stamp audit are even more encouraging, and I believe this project has a tremendous amount of potential, so I will definitely be investing in this project myself. Now again, this project launches in just a few hours, all right? The official launch time is November 11th at 4 p.m. UTC time. So this is a great opportunity to get in at the very beginning, guys, okay? So if you want to invest in this project, I've got a link down below in the description where you can get started. And if you got value out of this video, do me a favor and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm algorithm. And if you enjoy hearing about these new and upcoming DeFi projects and ways to make passive income, then be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on a future video. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter and join my Telegram group so you can stay connected, and I've got links for both of those in the description as well. And of course, guys, remember that with all DeFi projects, there is always risk involved, so make sure you always do your own research and never invest more than you're willing to lose. So guys, that's all for this video. As I said, I'll definitely be investing in this one myself, and I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on my progress. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.